How to make friends in VRChat in six easy steps. Number 1, stop going to public worlds. Period. There is nothing of value there, unfortunately. Everything has moved to the private world sector. The only slight exception are group public worlds, but even those can be really sketch at times. And I digress. There are some good people in public worlds, but it is a very rare exception. And if you do meet them, you're going to be completely surrounded by the degenerate chaos that a unfiltered, unmoderated public instance of VRChat is. Step 2, join organized groups. They are usually organized and moderated by staff that put a lot of time into making sure that the groups are good and they cater well to newcomers. The best example I have is a group called the Ancients of VRChat. They are a 18+ group. They are open to the public, but you have to join their Discord first and essentially have them vibe check you to make sure that you're not completely crazy. Join the group. Go to the events. I do suggest the more smaller, intimate events, though, like the games like pool or chess or something like that, because then it gives you opportunity to actually talk to people. Step 3, learn how to small talk in VRChat. VRChat has its own special small talk. Talk about VRChat. The strategy I usually use when I'm talking to somebody I've never talked to before is the icebreaker is to talk about their avatar. People put a ton of work into their avatars, and they put so much work, time, money, and effort to making them their own. Complimenting someone's avatar is like complimenting the clothes they're wearing. It goes a very long ways, and people love to talk about their work. Step 4, be patient. Things take time. When I first joined Ancients, I was going to events constantly, but I was still usually by myself, talking to nobody. People would talk to me, but it would be very superficial conversations, and then I would never talk to them again, which is pretty normal. It took me months to actually talk to somebody meaningful and then start forming a friendship around it. However, your expectations need to be set correctly. You walking into a room in real life and expecting everybody to just talk to you, it's not how things work. It doesn't work like that here in VRChat either. Sometimes you're just gonna have to put some effort into actually talking to somebody. And I get it. I got social anxiety too, and it's not easy. But find somebody who looks approachable. Maybe find somebody who's also by themselves, not talking to anybody. Walk up to them and be like, hey, your hobby's really cool. Where did you get it? And even following all the steps correctly, there are people that are just not interested in you and they're gonna walk away. That's perfectly fine and it's normal. Don't worry about it. It's nothing personal. Step 5. I cannot state this enough, but stop the trauma dumping and attention-seeking behavior. Trauma dumping is the perfect way of pushing away a good relationship and catering yourself to toxic people. Telling people about your problems is okay, but first, you gotta get to know people first. And I'm not talking about like 1 or 2 conversations or 1 or 2 days of conversations. I'm talking a long time. Like you really have to form a connection with somebody first before it's even appropriate to start dumping your life's problems on top of them. And it's totally possible to find friendships like that, but you gotta let the evolution of the friendship evolve first before you just start dumping everything on them. Stop talking about the phantoms, phantom sense, phantom pregnancy, phantom pain, that kind of stuff. First and foremost, those topics are under a lot of controversy right now thanks to the troll baiters on the internet. Don't make yourself a victim of that. Keep that to yourself for a little bit. Plus, a lot of the phantoms, there's a lot of debate whether they're even real or not. We have people coming forward who experience actual phantom pain from amputations, and they're like, these people don't experience phantom pain. So do yourself a favor, keep the phantom talk down for a little bit for now. Step 6, know when to walk away. There's a lot of toxic people, but there's also a lot of toxic people in real life. So it makes sense. We're not here to just make friends. We are here to make quality friends, and there's a big difference. Toxic people are everywhere in VRChat. They're also everywhere in real life too, so it's kind of the same thing. Identifying a toxic person can be tricky, but I have a few ways of sussing them out. They're usually people that just talk and they never listen. They're usually people that trauma dump, and they're usually people exhibiting those attention-seeking behaviors. Honestly, avoid those people. Find people that you vibe with and you just chill with. If you take your time and you actually try to spend time here and spend time with people and let the evolutions of friendships slowly evolve, you will find yourself having friendships that are lasting forever. At least that's what's happening to me. VRChat is an odd extension of real life. It's basically real life, but you're in this digital space. It's basically like walking into a bar, but everyone here's a nerd. A lot of the same social quirks that happen in real life also happen here. VRChat is a very cliquey place. You will find people that have their own friend groups and they have no interest in talking to you. These cliquey social groups exist here, but the thing is that they're normal and it's perfectly okay. But don't let that scare you off, because if you take your time and set your expectations correctly, you can make friends that last you forever. And that is what keeps me coming back to this very, very silly place. And one day I hope I see you around here too. Blah, 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 blah. Bye.